Cheers, everybody. Welcome to my second review of a beer from Sinnister Brew. Now, Sinnister Brew is a brewery made up of two fellas in Scotland who just specialise in barrel aged beer. And we've got a beer now purchased from the Bear and Bottle in Coxo, and we've got a barrel aged Imperial Stout called Drop Beer, Not Bombs, clocking at 11%. It says it's got licorice in. There you go. A little bit of a blurb for you if I can read. It says a handmade, then barrel aged, tiny one off brew, placed into individually numbered and waxed bottles at Sinnister Brew in Midlothian. It says that this is bottle number 42 of 180. It says an old British Imperial Stout recipe, courage, turned up to 11, along with some licorice root. With what's going on in Ukraine, profits from this will be donated to the DEC Ukraine Fund. Here, here. Fantastic, fantastic charity. So you're killing two birds with one stone. You're buying most probably a really decent beer. Got a feeling in my bones, boys and girls, and it's going to charity. So this is a Courage Imperial Stout recipe with licorice root. So let's just crack it open. Waxed top. So there you go, pink wax top. So let's get the aroma, shall we? You get a hint of brown sugar. You're not picking up anything apart from that. A tiny hint. So let's pour it out like you do. Am I a fan of licorice? Yeah, I like licorice. It's got a lot of red tinge to it while I'm pouring as well, I've just noticed. So there we go. As you go, the head is absolutely disappearing. Absolutely. Look at that. It was a weird thing what happened then, because the head didn't just, the way it disappeared, it went right across the glass. Weird. So as you can see, that is jet black. Jet black. Up to the light. Nothing there whatsoever. My forehead isn't in the camera, and I've got a big enough forehead. So let's get the whiff. Let's get the whiff. Sweetness. It smells sweet. It smells sticky. It smells sugary, actually. It smells like an Imperial Stout. I'm going to go in. Cheers. Going again. Sweet, syrupy texture. Then you get in. I mean, for me, I do pick up the licorice. Is the licorice for me making it richer? Does it feel like it's becoming richer with that slight licoriceness there to it? I suppose it does. No, the alcohol's non-existent, but you can feel it in the character of the beer. I'm a bit far away actually. Just go for it. You can feel it in the character of the beer that actually is a strong one. I'm going again. There's a slight sour hint on the front end. And then it gets a hint of sweetness. It is actually developing in a way in my mouth. It's weird how your palate needs to become adjust to all them different flavours, because on the first mouthful, it was hard to distinguish flavours separately. The more you go in, the more it feels them flavours are just separating it out. And I got a feeling when I get further in, that licorice will be more defined in the flavour. Going again. And it is. You're picking up the licorice separate from the other flavours. It's unusual. It's an unusual beer. On the theme of this beer is portrayed by, drop beers, not bombs. I think it would be wrong to have a luxurious, beautiful, elegant beer in a bottle what says drop beers, not bombs. And if that was intentional with this style of beer, it's not luxurious. It's giving you flavours. They're not elegant flavours. They're, you could say, rough and ready flavours to fall in line with the theme, what they're trying to portray on the label. And it works. I wasn't expecting a beer to be luxurious out of this. I was expecting a Wartsenal Imperial Stout with licorice, and that's what we get. That is what we get. Why the hell should I be sitting here drinking, say, a very luxurious barrel-aged stout while people are dying in the Ukraine? You can't do it. You can't, can you? So I can see where they're coming from, the angle they're coming from. The beer itself is really, really nice and really good quality, but it's not luxurious. It's very rough and ready. So overall, what do I think? It's a nice beer. Is it worth the money I pay for? Definitely. It's a one-off. It's very limited. Very interesting brewery. I've got one more to do. I'll do that. It should be coming up in a couple of weeks, maybe a week, if I get my arse together and me uploading. But for me, when you look at the label and you look at the cause and you think of what's going on out there, and you're drinking this beer, it's a bit of a it's 11% beer, has a sobering effect. It really does. So boys and girls, Sinnister Brew, drop beers, not bombs. Highly recommend you to pick one up if you still can. I don't think you will. Thank you very much for watching this one. Please subscribe. Murder me in the comments. You're all stars. So a big thumbs up and a big bib from me. Cheers.